Hello everyone, Cancer, Cross Watchers. Thank you guys for joining. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. My name is Nina. Today we are going to take a look at a check-in reading for Cancer. We are going to really look at you and the situation you are right now. Are you on the correct path? What will the main obstacle be on this path? And what will help you through this obstacle? Okay. If you find the messages helpful or that it resonates with your situation, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. You are also more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone is always welcome here. I upload messages daily, so if that's something that you're interested in, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified when I upload messages. For personal readings, also the decks I use, all that information is in the description box below. So, Cancer. Exchanging gifts, unfinished symphony, and go the distance. So there's somebody that's going to come back. I feel like the gifts that you guys are going to exchange may be closure, maybe clarity on what happened in the past. I feel like you've been waiting forever for this. Either you've been waiting forever or the other person has been waiting forever. Somebody has been waiting forever is what I'm hearing. I'm looking at this desert like it just goes on forever. It's the main thing that's in that card that's coming out. So let's see here, Cancer. Go the distance does symbolize endurance, going the long haul, all that stuff, but there is an adverse meaning to it as well. So, Cancer, let's see what the tarot has to say. What we can see for you, get some advice maybe for your situation. So, Cancer, the first question we are going to ask is you as you are. Show us, Spirit, the energy coming through Cancer then. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles does symbolize abundance. It does symbolize money. I feel like in this spread, it's symbolizing the gift that you guys are going to be. I feel like when this offer, when this communication, when this person comes in, you may miss the opportunity because your guard is up. The main obstacles, Cancer, is there's something from your childhood, something that's deeply rooted way from your past. It may not be from your childhood. It may be from maybe your adolescence with friends. Something that's ongoing and deeply rooted. Maybe check out the review and release video. I will link that in the description below as well. But there's a need to really, there may even be some self-sabotaging behaviors that you're unaware of from your subconscious that are coming up. So just be aware of that. What's helping you out is your intuition. You're being divinely guided through this obstacle. So understand that everything happens for a reason. I know there's probably been a situation in the past that has probably been very tumultuous, maybe an abusive relationship or something that changed your outlook completely on life. There's a need to really go in deep and finally get closure. Maybe this closure is coming in from a family member. Maybe this isn't a past love relationship. Maybe this unfinished symphony might be a family member or somebody who's going to help you get closure from this past situation. Okay? But how can you make progress? Take action. Take action. So let's get some fairy tarot out here to see what else we can see here, Cancer. But I really feel like you're not being able to get closure because your guard is up or has been up. Confirmation of the High Priestess, your intuition, trusting your intuition. Also, careful reflection on the past. I feel like that's what is symbolizing. Take time to review the past, review the details of the situation. Take some time to review what's really going on. One thing that I like to do is, and sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I can't stop it, but if I'm being triggered, like say somebody's coming at me with a certain conversation and I'm starting to get anxious, or for instance, when I go to certain areas in my hometown where I've had trauma in, I have anxiety, and I'm still to this day, I have to slowly, I go to those places to trigger myself, and I do it like in a controlled environment with people around me so I can process those feelings. But that's what needs to happen for you to get closure. You need to really stir up those feelings and be comforted within that. Be comforted. Comfort yourself or have somebody else there to help you with that. But you need comfort. You need closure. You need to tell that little child within you that it's okay to, that wasn't bad, or, you know, you were right in feeling the way you were feeling. Unity, this is the Hierophant. I feel like you're brought to this higher level of consciousness. You may even be in like some spiritual practice, some spiritual journey. Well, we're all in a spiritual journey, but I feel like you're in some type of spiritual community or something where you're really intuitive. Lean on that. Lean on that to guide you. Lean on that to help you, because that's what's working in your favor, your intuition. Trust your intuition. And what I mean by that, Cancer, is when you're feeling those feelings of anxiety, of fear, of loss, try to figure out, you know, what triggered that? What allowed me to feel that feeling again? What brought that memory back up? Once you're aware of what triggers you, then that's when you can do the controlled triggering and release. In that review and release video that I created, I did do some guided questions within that video, as well as a PDF that's linked on my website. You are more than welcome to check that out if that's something that you're interested in. But I highly recommend some form of reviewing and releasing, getting closure, maybe looking into releasing self-sabotaging behaviors, stuff like that. Understanding that it's a process. It's a process to get recognition, to get reward, spiritual prosperity. You are very much in some type of spiritual business. The energy that I'm picking up is very spiritually minded. Memories of Love talks about remembering the past. I feel like this is coming up because of this closure that needs to take place. I feel like you may be looking at this past situation more in a positive light with rose-colored glasses maybe, and you might need to take those off and look at it more realistically. There is some type of loss that you are going to feel within this situation. The person might not have the same perception as you have. Understand that the outcome is to get closure for yourself in the situation. And so trying to have a clear understanding, like, okay, well, that's how you felt in that situation. This is what my perception is, and this is for me to get closure from the situation. Understand that everybody's not going to have the same outlook on the situation. Our past experiences, our attitudes, our personalities all shape how we perceive things. So understand that this person may not have the same perception as you, but that doesn't mean that your perception is wrong. It's just different. I feel like once you go through this closure process, gaining closure from this past situation, that's when everything's going to come together. You're going to start seeing everything align, seeing this clear path coming in. I don't think people really understand things from our past really can hinder us. And it's not because we're not thinking about it every day in our everyday life. We may never think about it in our conscious mind ever again. But subconsciously, we tap into that energy from time to time. And it's important as humans to be able to get some kind of closure to be able to close that chapter to move forward. Now, this might not happen with this other person, but being able to be okay in yourself, like, okay, well, we tried to have the conversation. They didn't want to, and that's okay. Moving forward. But I do feel like it's more of a positive outcome. I feel like this person is going to be more understanding, doing the right things for the right reasons, being more fair, being more objective in this situation. Okay? So breathe, because it's not going to happen overnight, but you are in the process. That's what's going on. Okay? So I hope this message gave you some clarity, Cancer. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And if you were interested in the personal reading, the drawing, the decks I use, it's all linked below in the description box. Thank you guys again, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.